You listen to me and you listen good. He said he had a bunch of IPs. Okay, where's my fucking webcam? I can see it now. Bob will just be in the bathroom, streaming from the bathroom toilet. Yeah, what did you give me for Christmas? You're not gonna. Oh, Bob, that's awful. You want to buy me hair gel with blonde highlights? No, thank you. Michelle Stacy. True Oz came up with the name VonCon for our own Von convention, and turns out some bastard already owns VonCon.com. So there goes that. It's not for everybody. But a lot of users, once they figure it out, they generally like it. Miss Gruffy had an issue with scenes on OBS, crap on scenes split. Those both work on here. So basically, if it supports RTMP, it'll work here. Cocoa split. Oh, jeez. Cocoa split. I hate Objective-C. Oh, man. What category to start off with? Going to live with radio and theater. Probably Music Cafe. We're not doing a convention. We were just throwing a name around. But yeah. Yeah. Several folks have streamed from Linux without issue. Hello, Channel Zero. Mark, what is the best cell phone on the market now? I've had my iPhone 6 Plus for, I want to say 3 weeks almost. And I've yet to see, some people think that I'm just this tiny guy and I'm really not 6'5". But if you've ever held an iPhone 6 Plus, look what it looks like in my hand. Yeah. And do I have my old phone? Yeah, I have my old. Here's my iPhone 4. So this is my iPhone 4. It's not a 4S. It's an iPhone 4. And then, oops. And then, yeah, quite a size difference in phones. But I really love the 6 Plus. You know, I accidentally slept on top of this and it still hasn't bent yet. I can dunk a basketball if the hoop is 3 foot tall. I really suck at jumping. I'm like 800 pounds. So I was like, the gravity works against me, you know. I'm just not an Android fan. I'm not, and I'm going to tell you why. basically the app ecosystem in iOS is basically very well done. It is safe. You don't have to worry about malicious apps sneaking through on the store because 99.9% of the time they usually get them. As opposed to Google Play Store, where you go on there, you see all these clone apps that trick you to like giving you a web service, and those are not removed instantly. They sometimes take several weeks to be removed. And to me, I just don't like that. And the overall interface of Android just doesn't feel good. It feels generic. It feels cheap. And this is coming from a person, mind you, that had a severe hatred of Apple products for years. Until I got this. The iPhone 4. You hipster. Yeah, I got Miss Scruffy a 6 Plus, and then I got my father the regular 6. The regular 6 isn't much bigger than the iPhone 5S. From what I read, I don't know if this is true or not. From what I read in the 6 Plus, the iPhone 5S is the same size as the battery in the 6 Plus. I thought that was kind of cool. Uh-oh, kitten. I thought got heifer. Well. Mark, have you ever seen the old animated net cartoon that talks about the other phones building a desert island? No, I haven't seen that. Mark, why'd you buy Miss Scruffy one and not me? Well, yours wasn't up for upgrading, sir. Dial-up connection. 28.8K, 33.1, or is it 33.4K? And then 56K, or if you had a lot of money, dual ISDNs. I don't know if any public domain Christmas movies. My favorite broadcaster on here is too many numbers. I remember our first computer. It was, what was it? Well, it wasn't really the first computer, but the first internet-ready computer, I guess you could say, besides the web TV. We had, what was it, some kind of local dial-in number, and you would, like you could go to the bathroom, get a drink, whatever, sit back down. And then cable modems came along. 3 megabit. I remember this. It was a 3 megabit cable modem. I think it was the first that we had. 3 megabit. I can't remember the up speed, but I thought that was so cool. You didn't have to dial into anything. It was just always on. Yeah, I think we had the Web TV and the Web TV Plus by Philips. Battle of 5 Armies. Right on. I've never seen any of the Hobbit films. Mark, will ever become iOS or Android app? Eventually, but for now, use the Puffin browser. Well, to be fair, it was a 386DX, then Web TV, then Web TV Plus, and then it was a 550 megahertz Intel Celeron by HP. And I think after that is when I built my first computer, which was an AMD Thunderbird